Okay. I think we're successfully live. Hello, Troper. Welcome to the stream, my friend. I'm sorry we're late. The last fucking couple mornings this week have been an absolute goddamn mess in terms of scheduling. What's up, Goten? Good to see you, my friend. What's up, Nitro? Thank you for watching the roast VODs, my friend. Britbread, thank you for the 16th month in a row with that tier 1 Twitch sub. Welcome to the dog home. Yeah, real name. Game screen's up. Zero vamping. We're locked the fuck in. We are loading into the game. We are putting together a team. We have a virtue chance on this quest, so let's take stock of the situation. We have an A team now. So the only A team we could put together is we would have Moose, Duke, Girthy Poro, and Troper. So that would probably put Troper in third. It would be Moose and Duke in the front line. Holy shit, Duke sucks. Riffle Dupes, thank you for the 50-bit cheer. Alright, chat, start the redeems. We need to avoid as much gameplay as possible. Thank you, Riffle Dupes. I appreciate that contribution to the dog pile. Zilla, thank you for the tier 1 Twitch sub for the 5th month in a row. Welcome back to the dog home. I mean, I'm not even going to go into a big rant about this, Zilla, but we're fighting about the nothing that is the semantic difference between Rakdos being playable at CEDH level and Rakdos being good. Okay, this charm is crazy. It's long, though, so this is a level 1 mission, so we can't send the A-team. But we can send some other motherfuckers on this mission. I think Walker probably deserves their chance, too. So this is going to be... I think this is going to be B-team mission to bring more people up to the A-team. Oh, Troper, you're not on the A-team. I misspoke. It's Vizier on the A-team, but I keep seeing 2 Plague Doctors, same color scheme. No, the bear, thank you for the 1-bit cheer, my friend. I appreciate that contribution. Let me turn the background music off. I think I must have muted this game at some point. Let me fix that. Audio. Off mute. Coming through headphones. No, thank you for the 200 bits. I appreciate that contribution to the dog pile, my friend. What's up, time 72nd? Yeah, so we're gonna go with a sort of like A- team. So Walker's level 2, they're fine in front. Do we have anybody else who would be good to level up in second position? We could bring Brit 2 back out to try to get them XP, because I think all of our other frontliners, or we could keep doing Cyberite. Rat PDT, thank you for gifting a tier 1 Twitch sub, my friend. Welcome to Dog Heaven. Yes, Brit, Vizier is the sole survivor of the original A-team. We now have enough level 3s to produce a second A-team, though. Tuscan, thank you for the 500-bit cheer. May RNG give you the best content. Also, contribution to the Mauled Innocence Fund. I appreciate that, Tuscan. Appreciate that. Welcome back to the dog pile. And Drag Queen in Space, thank you for the 5th month in a row with that Prime sub. I appreciate those Jeffrey dollars. DMC, thank you for the 100 bits. I have survived since week 1. Everybody get on my fucking level. Correct. And thank you for getting us to a hype train. Level 2. And No the Bear, thank you for gifting a community sub. Welcome to Dog Heaven, my friend. I appreciate that very much. Yeah. The Vizier is, I think they were one of our very first recruits. Black Ammo, thank you for the Prime sub, my friend. Welcome to the dog home. I appreciate those Jeffrey dollars. So we can't send these assholes out on a level 3. So let me just drag out the people that are too strong. Troper can go, because Troper's level 1. Titties can go, because Titty's level 1. And then we have Shadow Walker, who's level 2. I think I have to, I'm going to bring Sloth. I think it is irresponsible to not bring a healer on a long mission. I think if I don't bring somebody that can Relic, holy shit. God bless you for that raid, my friend. I don't think the long mission is going to go super well if we don't have anybody who can heal. So I'm going to do double Hellion, actually. Yeah, that sounds nice. That sounds nice and swifty. We'll do double Hellion. And then we need a lot of... I'm going to mostly bring a lot of food, because if these assholes get hungry, I will crash out. So we have... So like self-stress dump. Okay, targeted stress dump. We have battle buffs. We have healing. We have... Yeah, stress dumps. Okay. We can handle stress, we can handle healing. We don't have a crazy amount of buffs, but honestly, on a level 1 mission, I'm mostly just worried about, can my party's HP stay high enough and stress stay low enough? Alright, dope. Hey Maldon, the whole thing of theft commanders losing stuff when people die, what do you think of the Grima that exiles until it hits an instant or sorcery and free casts it? I mean, it's good, but it falls victim to the same thing that theft typically does, which is they can't guarantee that the thing they take is going to be good. That's one way to get around it, where you get to take something that is costed for ephemeral advantage, rather than for permanent advantage. And you don't have to get the backlash of it going away when they die. But like, a lot of people bring bad instants and sorceries. You can steal... Okay, we're on rune battles, so we do have to go to this one first. You can steal somebody's fucking thing. Oh, yeah. Big damage, please. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. DMC, thank you for the 100-bit cheer. Just play Dance with Calamity and play your own good stuff. So true. So correct. Alright, are the maggots gonna kill everyone? Let's get a prediction out. Let's get the prediction going. Yeah, does the B team succeed? I think these people are close enough to the B team. We can call it that. Kill that guy? Okay. Okay, Sloth. I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep your failure in mind. So, right, that's one down. Kill that guy. Thank you, Brit. Thank you, Brit, too. Mauld, what's your thoughts on hurl through hell to exile an opponent's problematic card and steal it for yourself? I think better in casual than people give it credit for. As are most things that are just like really expensive but do a lot of good shit. People overvalue. Hold on. If I lose combat efficiency, it's gonna count as vamping, and I can't have that happen. So I gotta keep my fucking money up. But anyway, in casual, people tend to overvalue efficient removal at the cost of getting more stuff done. At most casual tables, it is a safe bet. Get fucked on. It is a safe bet that Troper's gonna pass their fucking turn because I put them in the wrong position. Anyway, that most people are gonna skip their like, oh, I didn't bring an antiquarian. That sucks. Gonna skip their first like 2 to 4 turns just to establish ramp, and then everybody's gonna be playing with like 3 or more mana. Stop complaining, Britt. Holy shit. 3 or more mana for like the entire game. And so things like Hurl Through Hell are criminally underrated as compared to things like Swords to Plowshares. What's up, Dement Lord? Thank you. Oh my god, double damage buffs on our Hellions are crazy. I do love that. The name of this game is Darkest Dungeon. It is a like RPG, roguelike, team builder, deck builder, kawaii, Persona 5-esque shooter combination, real-time strategy game. Nobody needs healing. I mean, fuck this guy. Lightning Bolt, dipshit. think you just have to die.
Their
Yeah.
formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Type shit, Brit. That is less type shit. I'll be honest. That is slightly less type shit. Lightning bolt. Oh yeah, and also a flight simulator. Thank you, Ezekiel. God damn it, Troper. Okay, that's solid.
Confidence surges as the
While I
enemy
can
crumbles.
confirm that the Bloodflies from Dragonstorm are goated in draft, lost to him twice. I don't know what the blood. I still have to do a like Tarkir draft stream. We still haven't done that. Troper, you don't have to leave. You just have to lock in, buddy. Okay. Oh. Okay. That's not the worst path ever. We can do a little loop. We can do a little... oh my god, you hungry bitches. Salty, you haven't missed much. The stream started late today because my nerve pain was fucking me up this morning, and so I had to spend a lot more time than normal with Z helping me nurse my internal wounds. Get shit on, dumbass courtiers. Get shit on again, lightning bolt.
A momentary abatement. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Thoughts on island hate for casual. Redouble, my general thoughts are specific non-basic land hate in casual is perfect and good, and you should do it. If you are hating on one type of... Can I just equip this? Oh, this is -2 dodge, though. I don't want to give this to Troper, who's already getting the shit beaten out of them. Oh, well, Troper, I guess you're not dodging anything. Anyway, if you're in casual and you're doing any type of, like, mass... What is worth giving up? The emeralds are probably too good to give up. Fuck a bandage, dude. If you're hating on one type of basic land in general, and specifically islands, you probably just don't know what spells are actually good. If you're doing it as a bit with a dedicated play group, that's totally fine. Fuck with your friends. Fucking with your friends is one of the purest joys in life. But if you're just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna hate on islands because counterspells are too strong, that just means you probably don't know what cards are good. And Mutrad, thank you for the 3 months in a row with that Prime sub. 3 months of Maul giving me ideas on how to bully people in Bracket 2, as it was fucking written, Mutrad. Thank you for coming back to the dog home, my friend. Do I skip this guy's turn? It might legitimately be worth it. Or actually, I might just stab this motherfucker. Yeah, you know what? Lightning bolt, dumbass. Yeah. Nice turn, bozo. Does this mean I have your permission to put Kozilek into the Sultai Precon to fuck with Shoulda? Absolutely. In fact, I'm gonna emotionally mandate that you do it. Alright, not the best dodge in the world, but that's okay.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate
Relic, you gotta
exuberation
stop
be
doing
considered a virtue.
ranked competitive heroin smoking. Why are we doing TFT ranked? What's the... Holy shit, Troper. Motherfucker was heat-seeking that vein.
Give them no quarter.
Heart Pirate Ali, thank you for the 3rd month in a row with that tier 1 Twitch sub. Thanks for the infinite deck ideas and feeding into my addiction to building deck lists. You are welcome, Ali. Thank you very much for that generosity.
The light, the promise of safety.
That's fine.
Glittering
Shoulda,
gold,
I would never give
trinkets and
Troper bad
laws.
ideas. I am, however,
Pour in
giving
blood.
Troper good ideas. Incredibly clutch scout. MLG Mom Doer. MLG Mom Doer, thank you for the 3 bits, but more importantly, thank you for that fucking name. Okay, very solid surprise round here. Yeah, get poisoned on, I think. The Rust Bus 96, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse, my friend. I think I can just risk it. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. So now that guy's fucked. Lightning bolt, dumbass.
The blood pumps. The limbs obey.
Double up on it, idiot. How you doing, one guy in the back? How you doing, Tony Halfdick? Yeah, let's clear all the corpses. Nice turn. Nice turn, idiot.
Decimated.
Yeah, fuck a bandage again. Permission to play Elish Norn, Grand Cenobite, Nature's Revolt, and Kudo, King Among Bears to make the Tassiger and Maronar players at my table question my morals.
The match is
Listen, I used to be an Elish Norn hater. I really and truly, I used to be like, oh, that card's so bullshit, I hate it. One of the fairest win-con cards you can be laying down in a combat situation. If the Tassiger player and the rat player, who presumably has access to any number of dark rat-shaped magics, cannot hold you down in time to stop you from ramping into goddamn Elish Norn, then yeah, beat them to death and give them like, hey, you don't have creatures anymore, you all die. This double Hellion shit is actually correct. This double Hellion shit is insane. I think the point where the like +2/+2, -2/-2 Elish Norn starts to become really oppressive is when you have ways to lay them down in like the first 3 turns. If you're just doing like land drop, cultivate, land drop, what do we get rid of? Oh fuck, I forgot to buy shovels. Fuck the holy water. I don't even believe in God like that. Fuck it. Damn. As always, quality of the team is directly proportional to the amount of women in it and the level of anger those women are perpetually feeling. That is true. We have 4 women. I know that Troper is possessed of endless rage. I know Brit is as well. Maybe Shadow Walker woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Oh, fuck this. Thank God we surprised them. Fuck it. If any of the 3 other players can't stop a single creature with no baseline protection, you would already won the game. Your table just doesn't like being told that they've lost. That's more and more that's how I'm feeling about it. If you are just doing like normal amounts of ramp into something like Elish Norn, and your table like can't fucking deal with it, like sometimes it'll be backbreaking in a single game, but if your pod just like can't deal with it ever and are like, please stop playing this card, we cannot stop it, I think they just don't like being told that their decks can't do anything. Can I take a turn, please? Let's stun you. I don't think any woman has ever been quite as angry as Brit. Have you ever seen someone crit like that IRL? True. Do I need heal? Yeah, you know what? Lightning bolt. Don't take your turn, dumbass. Is Duskmourn just discount Darkest Dungeon Universes Beyond? Kind of. It depends on what the final boss is, and if it is a particularly succulent moth in this game, like it is in Duskmourn.
Obliterated.
What do I do against the players at my Hello?
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Alright, Troper, I guess you get a present. So you have health, you have dodge. So this looks like a tank item. So we'll switch that onto a tank at some point. I don't want to reduce either of my barbarians' accuracy at present moment. Fuck 1,000 gold, bro.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Can we... I would like to get at least through this room before having to camp. Give it to D-Man. We also need to hit a manual ad break, so non-subs, you're gonna miss this particular fight, but don't worry, we would never fall in battle. No, the bear, thank you for the 4-bit cheer. Get fucking banished on. Yeah, we poison these boys up. We poison these dumbasses up. And then probably heal Troper. I think we just keep running this. This back-to-back charge situation is actually like, since they have the damage buffs, it's just like full clearing the whole field. Yeah, that's sick as shit, actually. That's actually a little goddamn baller. Oh, so anyway, how do you deal with someone who's packing a lot of board wipes at your LGS? That is like hugely context dependent, and it depends if, god damn it, Brit. Brit's critting so hard that they're letting other people crit them. Anyway.
This expedition at least promises success.
Yeah, fuck a torch. Of course it's trapped, bro. Of course it's trapped. If you're getting beaten by a deck that's running a shitload of board wipes, it depends if they're running a objectively good control deck or if there's somebody with bad threat assessment who only knows from the internet that like board wipes don't do this shit. Don't. Shadow, you bitch. You bitch! Why you... What? Hylomania. Okay. So we gotta fix that shit. There's no fighting here. Anyway, if it's an actual like good control deck, or if it's somebody that just like doesn't know how to play the game and is playing that way because a YouTube short told them board wipes are good, Walker, I'm so tired of this shit. I am so fucking done with this, dude. Yeah, you know what? Bleed about it. You little shit ass. Get eaten by the maggots. See if I care. See if I care. See if I fucking care. I'm healing Brit. I'm not healing you. Fucking bozo. Marley, we kept getting interrupted by like gameplay, so I hadn't said a lot. What I had said was that dealing with somebody who's packing in crazy board wipes is hugely dependent on the context of those board wipes, and if you're playing in a dedicated pod or if you're like swapping around a lot. If it's like one person you know, obviously an adult conversation clears everything. It depends if they're playing a ton of board wipes because they think that's what they're supposed to be doing, or if they're playing a deck where it's like objectively correct to be playing a bunch of board wipes. There are decks like that. Control is viable in Commander. It is particularly viable if you're into a creature heavy meta and your board wipes ignore the things you need to keep on your board. It might be unfun, but if it's effective and it's not making the games take particularly long, there's not much you can do about it other than adjust your decks to compete better. If their board wipes suck, and they make the games take forever, and they don't actually get shit on, by the way. Okay, so you're dead, and then there's just this guy. And they don't actually, like, advance that person's board state. That's almost harder to deal with, because you have to convince them that they're dumb without sounding condescending. They're competent players. I'm asking from the perspective of someone who's playing Simic Stompy. What can I do to try to empower myself? You deserve it. You deserve it. Fuck do you want? I was clicking in the background. That doesn't count as vamping. Most of the answer, though, is have better top end in the context of creatures that will just, like, have... So you should be able, in most situations, if you're playing Simic Stompy, you should be getting the opportunity to ramp quite a bit before the first board wipe comes down. Like, you either get to ramp a bit, or you get to put creatures on the board before the board wipe comes down. And your options are, you can hold up counter magic to stop the board wipe. You should be able to ramp hard enough that you can still cast, we're going to camp here, that you can still cast good spells while
a chance to steel oneself against
while holding up mana to interrupt a board wipe. Or you can play things that give your creatures indestructible. Green has a number of permanents that can do that. You can also just pack your deck with bigger bombs, where you go like, okay, you board wiped me, well now I play this 9 mana thing that gives me a new board. And so I simply don't give a fuck about you having board wiped me. Because now I'm just playing this 9 mana guy. And so it may be like your deck may be too deep in the sauce of being a synergy pile. Not maggots and spiders, dude. Hold on. We're gonna die. It's all over. It's all over. No team has ever handled the fucking spider surprise, bro. Come on. Get stunned on. Yeah, I think we just start swapping backwards. It's not the worst shuffle ever. The Hellion stayed close enough to the front that we should be able to recover it. Thank you. Skip that guy's turn. That was embarrassing. That was straight up. Oh, because they have... oh, wait. I have herbs to fix that. That's fine. Type shit. The synergy pile Brainworm is ruthless and seductive, and in many cases it's good, right? The synergy pile aspect is what a lot of people love about Commander. It's just easy to go too far. So let's cleanse these fucking combat debuffs. Holy shit. And then Troper, put some fucking biscuits in your cut. Dope. Let's keep it moving. But most Commander decks would benefit from having like 5 to 10 things that are pretty expensive and just fuck shit up. And so you may be low on stuff like that. If you're noticing that the board wipes are like really, really good at holding you down. Now on some level, if your table has like unionized and they're all making sure that you get killed every game, there isn't a lot you can do about that other than like take a beating and try to learn how to play the political game after you get just blown the fuck out 2 or 3 games in a row. If people have gone, oh, Jesse, I don't know your real name, but oh, Jesse's deck is super fucked up and hateful, so we just have to dogpile them. Just start like, there's a very fine line between simply complaining and making it a point to bring up like, ah, hey, have we all noticed how we dogpiled me and then this person got to win without opposition? Interesting. And after a few games of that, the pressure should begin to ease off a little bit. But if it's just like, oh, every game I play, somebody rips out a board wipe at the right time and it just completely dismantles my game plan, that's probably... Sloth, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? But if one board wipe is just like dismantling your entire thing, you're probably overplaying your hand. Like, over-committing to the board is a very real thing. Britt, you want to explain yourself? You want to explain yourself? I backed you up. I backed you up in front of the feds when they found that schneef in your locker. And this is how you repay me? Okay, Britt. I'll trust you. I'll trust you. Excellent lightning bolt, Sloth. Thank you for being awake. Is there anything we just like fully don't need? Oh, clutch scout. One more fight? Fuck this firewood, dude. Give me the money. I'm gonna keep looking. Give me a little more. Give me a little more loot. Give me a little more loot.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
Oh shit, not spiders.
We require only the spiders.
Oh shit, not the spiders, bro. Please, anything but the spiders. Solid.
The will to fight. Forward.
Very solid. I am majorly feeling this like double Helion shit. This double Helion stuff is different. Okay, we're gonna eat everybody to full and then just dump the food to carry more busts around. Riffle, we had some stress enemies. A- team just doesn't give a fuck. A- team doesn't give a goddamn shit about these stress enemies because they're different. Okay, let me investigate the capabilities of my team to deal with this. So Brit has Iron Swan. Brit can reach backline. Troper can plague backline. Sloth is a healer. Riffledoobs, thank you for the 50-bit cheer. I bet on victory and want to win, but also you should definitely hit that shit. I hear literally half a dollar going for me feeding the A- team to the fucking Shambler. Troper, thank you for the 100 bits cheer. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and hilarious killer. I've reminded myself of that and also reminded myself that nothing bad will ever happen to me. Okay, I think without a hint of hubris or exaggeration, this is basically the best situation we could run into the Shambler in. Slight Coyote, thank you for the follow and the 100 bits. Welcome to the doghouse and pile. Overconfidence is just how you win the game, right? Exactly. Like, nobody's stressed. We don't have our buffs anymore, which is unfortunate. But we are at basically full health. Nobody is stressed out, and we do have attacks that can reach this thing after it summons tentacles. Tuscan Fury, thank you for the 500 bits. Welcome back to the top of the dog pile for this week, I believe. Oh no, second place, just behind DMC. But thank you regardless. And Troper, thank you for the 50 bits. Roses are red, Maul's a gambler. With this torch we summon the Shambler. You said it best. Alec, I'll consider it in a little bit. I forgot that it shuffles. That is less good. I think we just lay damage in and I leave because the barbarians can begin getting themselves forward. Yeah. This is how we do it. We swap back. And now this barbarian can advance with... Yeah, that'll do it. Now we do have to cut these things, because this is what fucked me last time, is these guys just get stronger and stronger, and so we can't allow them free reign. And then I'll just have Troper poison the fuck out of this guy. No, oh, god damn it. Lightning bolt? Oh, fucking ass, man. Okay, that guy's down, which is fine. We didn't try this strategy last time. I legitimately think it may be sufficient to have the Hellions beat the fuck out of the little tentacles. Okay, unless they just hit like motherfuckers for no reason. Unless they have bullshit cheater speed for no reason. Shut up, Troper. Throw the plague grenade. Blight the creature, Troper. We don't have time for this. Yeah, them getting their fucking... Okay, solid lightning bolt, Sloth.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Brit the fucking crit, baby. Brit the fucking crit. That's what I'm talking about. But I know that no matter what, I simply cannot allow the tentacles to stack. Can they stop? Oh, but Troper's not resisting their dots fucking at all. Excellent. Okay, so we're up to 12 around. That's bad. Cryptic advice. Shouda's getting a stroke by you calling it a Hellion and would like you to say it's a Hellion. Nah, it's a Hellion. Shadow Walker.
Diminished.
Bro is actually letting down this family right now. Oh, we're cooked now. Now I think we do have to try to run.
Injury and
Yeah, them being on double.
Stage for heroism
That sucks.
or cowardice.
There we go. Get me out of here. I'm going home. That's what I'm talking about, Troper. Good shit.
Many fall in the face of chaos. But
Everybody leave. Everybody leave.
more
I mean, that was a good try. We just had the Hellions just, I think, whiffed too hard on a lot of the copper claw clears. We got a lot of money. Is anybody getting to 3 off that? No. Fear of the Unholy. What the fuck are you talking about?
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my
Plot
failings.
quest Shrieker's Prize. That looks crazy. meditation for stress relief isn't the worst quirk that's ever been given out, but I do want to get rid of... Can't have you losing goddamn accuracy like that. Okay, Brit and Riffle... Oh wait, no, Troper got hit with the you'll only meditate. I think Troper just takes a week off, TBH. And then Sloth, you can go into Transept. Lamada, this is Darkest Dungeon. Kind of an RPG roguelike. Then Instructor Mastery is high enough. I think I have to get the like armor smithing. I am 2 goddamn deeds short of armor smithing. Most excellent. Cleansing Crystal is fine. I don't give a fuck about no occultist ability. I don't give a fuck about no jester trinket. So Ali and the other people who crave violence, the real the bottleneck right now is the current team members are doing too good. We bring new people in when we fire or kill one of our other heroes, and so far our other heroes just aren't dying. Good morning, Rose. Welcome to the playthrough. I hope you're having a good day. So is there... Okay, let's uptick Troper shit. I think this buff is going to be better than Blinding Gas most of the time. Can Vizier... Oh, Vizier can get new shit. So can Moose. Let's up the A-team, and let's bring the A-team out for a fucking spin. How about that? Then we need Poro. Poro has every skill available. You're gonna be healing, buddy. Don't worry about that. You're gonna be healing. Let's see, I can stun, give a self buff, get rid of something's dodge, but it also gives torch. I think giving torch might be... Okay, so I'm going to give torch, but do I want to stun people or do I want to remove their dodge? I think on balance, I'd want to remove their dodge. There we go. And then Sloth, we're going to be... It's going to look like we're taking this back to give to the A-team Vestal. That's just a visual bug, though. Don't worry about that. Beautiful. That's hot. Oh, thank you, Lamada. I'm glad I got it right. Yeah, Riffle Dupes is still resting. This is melee. He's doing melee shit, right? Oh, but who do we give this to? I think we give it to Duke and Scamp. Duke and Scamp, the guild authorizes you to go crazy, go stupid on it. Claygon, we have not played Darkest Dungeon before. I think this is like day 7 of the blind run. Do we have any other people who need stuff? Dodge and speed seems appropriate for the A-team. Yeah, we'll try running with this. We'll see what quests are appropriate. Claygon, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to Doghouse. So what was the... Why is the wield so fucking crazy, dude? This is apprentice shit. So we either go for the Necromancer. We could go for the Chirurgeon's Charm and put that on our Vestal as well. Shadowwalker, the teams want... We just haven't pulled the team in yet. I think it defaults to keeping the previous team out, and we're doing a whole new team for this week. Now we're bringing out what is currently the A team. So what's going to be the best thing for us to go get? We probably just fight the Necromancer. I think that's the most reasonable thing. We do have the custom card redeem to do. This will be probably the biggest challenge of the stream, to do these without significant vamping. First, we have Poro's card from DJ Poro. 2 mana Boros. A girthy Poro, the replaceable. A 1/4 with lifelink. For red, tap, exert 3 to any target. If a creature is dealt damage this way, tap it and put a stun counter on it. I actually quite like that. It's a terrible, I think terrible commander, actually pretty good card, which does have a true to life basis in how we've been using the Vestals in this game. I think this is hot. I feel like if they're replaceable, they maybe shouldn't be legendary. You're like very specifically unlegendary, but I do like the effects. Alright, next we have, this has to be from Alec Man. Yes, it is another Kamen Rider card. So we have Win Haruruya, DGP Agent, 2/2 Naya Lifelinker. Whenever he enters or attacks, make a Wicked Roll token attached to target creature you control. I think this is already a mistake. I don't think... I'm willing to be corrected on this. I am assuming... I thought only black got access to Wicked Rolls. At the beginning of your end step, if you control 2 or more enchanted permanents, transform Win. That part seems fine. Punkjack, Monster. 3/3 with lifelink. When they transform, create your choice of monstrous roll or virtuous roll. That part makes sense. Oh, red gets wicked too? Dope. Okay, then that's all fine. Whenever Punkjack Monster attacks, you may pay 2 mana. If you do, you may exchange target aura you control with an aura in your hand. At the beginning of your end step, if you don't control a roll, return up to 1 aura card from your graveyard to your hand, then transform Punkjack Monster. That feels too good. That's like turn... It may not be turn 2. I think turn 2 might be like a little bit Magic Christmas Dreamland, but I'm thinking of turn 1 you play like a land enchantment, mana value equal to, let me see what's here. Okay, so Abundant Growth fixes, but it doesn't add an additional. So I think the turn 2 is like... Turn 2 is a little made up, because you would be working with like Chrome Mox or something like that. I don't think Utopia Sprawl fixes correctly, yeah, because... Oh, I guess if we got a typed... If you open with a dual land, which in today's Magic the Gathering... But that does limit it quite a lot compared to just like rip any land. But there are a significant number of worlds where you drop Stomping Ground or a Stomping Ground-esque accessory, Utopia Sprawl it, and then you play a second land turn 2, play your commander, and then you get to flip them that end step. Then turn 3, you can pay 2 colorless mana to turn an aura into or to turn the role into literally any aura you want. I don't think it's broken in the sense of it's like immediately the best commander ever, but I do think it's broken in the sense of this is why people don't like Infect. With the exact same shit this guy's going to be doing. Because you kind of have to assume that they're going to drop something like Eldrazi Conscription. We can't, you know, nobody can, unless you're willing to show people your hand, this just becomes you counterspell this, or this guy kills a fucking player. And we get aura recursion. I mean, the Annihilator may not trigger the turn it enters, but that's still totally fucked. Because they're a lifelinker, too. What I think would fix this, but it may fix this so bad that it's like useless, is if you did pay 2, put an aura with equal or lesser mana value onto field. That would be very fair, and it may even be too fair. Like, that may make the guy just like so slow that it doesn't even work, but I think doing any aura makes it so that the threat assessment I mean, swapping it every single time, like, that's a good handbrake to put on, but we've missed the first more important handbrake of the first aura swap has to be assumed to be devastating. Oh yeah, you could probably do CMC +1 or less. Yeah, you could like ladder up. That would be something interesting. But I think it being I get to turn a roll into Eldrazi Conscription being the ceiling puts this like it doesn't put the commander into an impossibly strong territory, but it puts them into it's impossible to play this card in any real political sense because it's just bracket 4 jail. That is the concise, no vamping way to put it, is the way this card's currently worded, it is bracket 4 jail instantly. Because all of the things you can swap to it are like game winning in a turn or two. So if you wanted it to be playable in multiple brackets, I would make it like limiting it to non-token would do a little bit. Limiting it to equal CMC or less would do more. I think if you limited it to equal or less, it would be like put out rather than swap. If you have it be a swap, you give it some level of mana cheating, but not just like totally open mana cheating. The Hawkmeister, thank you for the Prime sub for the 5th month in a row, my friend. Welcome back to the dog home. And Shadow Walker, thank you for the 100-bit cheer. I appreciate that contribution to the dog pile. You can bypass Exert, it only prevents untapping in your untap step. That's true, but in Boros, I don't know if that matters too much. Alright, next we have Disgruntled has submitted a storm token for us. Whoever wanted that image, there you go. What would I do with the flip back if I make it non-token? Fucking flip the motherfucker back. What is vamping? I am failing at using context clues. Nitro sucks. I am using the word vamping to refer to talking at length about nothing in particular. Going on tangents. Alright, and then Zoria and Helios have both submitted cards. Zoria has sent in Boudica, the Hellion. Whenever... Oh, a 5/3 in Gruul with Trample. Whenever Boudica becomes tapped, you may exert her. If you do until end of turn, whenever Boudica would deal damage to a permanent or player, she deals double that damage instead. Stagecoach, which appears to be a custom partner commander mechanic to this Darkest Dungeon-esque set. Whenever becomes tapped, does seem rife for abuse, particularly if you give her blue. I'm trying to think in my head if that abuse is earned or not. Because I'm trying to think, like, if you have a 5-mana... If you have Temur with this, and you have a 5-mana commander, and you tap and untap her twice, she deals 20, which is not quite lethal. That feels like supremely fair. Oh, true. Just untap extra combat steps. That actually... I think tapped for the first time each turn is a handbrake you'd need to put on, because then this just becomes with 1 extra combat, motherfucker's dead. Lamada, I would commit to the deck. Listen, I would proxy it. I wouldn't spend a lot of money on it, but just try it out. And if it doesn't work, try to pay a lot of attention to why it's not working and what you might like to try next. Life is short. It's too short to worry about how you spend your time. Just try it, and if you don't enjoy it, try something different. Yeah, I feel like Pemin's Aura... I feel like this is a Pemin's Aura combo waiting to happen, and so I would definitely put for the first time each turn on this. But otherwise, I like it. I like the general slant of this ability. Then next we have Phyrexian Laboratory, 3 blue mana at the beginning of your upkeep. Draw a card. Super fair. Super fucking fair, dude. Yeah, we deserve this in blue. I was laying down in bed last night, and as I drifted off to sleep, I was wondering to myself, why don't we have like a 3-mana blue creature that taps to draw you a card? It could be like a 1/1. Why the fuck don't we get just like a... Why don't we get just a simple and effective card draw engine? Why we gotta do tricks on it for every goddamn card we pick up? Is boring, but is effective and simple. Next we have Eris Times card. Kathleen Bate, #1 hero. Wood, first of all. Six mana, Jeskai, 4/5. This goddamn PhD thesis better be criminal. Haste. As enters, name 2 different cards that aren't basic lands. For each, choose one of the abilities. Kathleen has that ability for that card name. So you can make a chosen card cost 3 more to cast. You can prevent activated abilities of that card from being activated. Creatures you control with the name have +2/+2 flying indestructible. Creatures with the chosen name can't attack and can't block creatures you control. Okay, so you get kind of like Jeskai Toolbox. You can put a tax on somebody else's card, you can prison someone else's card, or you can buff your own board if you pick like a token on your ability. This is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Text box. Disgruntled, I did like your Storm token. It was cute. Right, like I choose Heir Apparent. Okay, so we can't choose tokens. But we can choose one of like our good creatures, or we could choose Kathleen Bait. Something about this feels abusable with something like naming herself. I mean, if she names herself, you get a 6 mana 6/7 with haste, indestructible, and flying. Which isn't like that busted for a 6 mana commander. I don't think. That will achieve basically nothing else. Clones of her might get crazy. Yeah, that's true. If you just did like a Kathleen Bait deck that was if you did a Kathleen Bait deck that was like only ramp and then only clones to break Legend Rule and Jeskai, how fucked up would that be? Like maybe turn 4 you get your first Kathleen if you're just all on like Soul Rings and Talismans. Turn 5 you drop a clone. Now both your Kathleens have +4/+4. Now your next Kathleens go +6/+6. Even that's like a 10/11. Yeah, I really don't think it's that bad. I think it would probably be one of the like #1 most overrated commanders in terms of threat assessment. Like people would just assume because the text box was from Yu-Gi-Oh that it was gonna win the game in some fucked up way instantly, but I would at least let you try this. Well, yeah, you can. I mean, lock out other commanders is a strong word. You can put attacks on other commanders at 6 mana, or you can prevent an activated ability commander from going off, which is a pretty normal amount of like stacks to lay down on somebody. Sundry Rocket, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse. Alright, and that should be the end of our custom cards. So now we're going to get into killing the Necromancer. That's provision. We're taking roughly 1 million stacks of every goddamn thing that could be useful. Taking food, I'm taking holy water, I'm taking bandages, I'm taking shovels.
I entertained a
Yeah, of course,
delegation
DMC.
of experts from
Fuck
overseas, eager to plumb the depths of their knowledge and share with them certain techniques and alchemical processes I had found to yield wondrous and terrifying
Y'all are walking
results.
into his home. Maybe just let him live his best life. Unfortunately,
I murdered them as
he has
they
belongings.
slept.
And because he has belongings, and I am an upstanding capitalist, those are actually my belongings, and nobody has told him yet.
A devil walks these halls.
Oh, I saw you submitted another card, but you submitted it too late. I was already back into lock-in mode. So that'll, that'll happen after we kill this fuck-ass Necromancer. Hey, yo, who the fuck is this? No. Who the fuck is this guy? God damn. Okay. Alright, Poro. How about you just hang out? DMC, thank you for the 100-bit cheer, my friend. Also, of course, I'm going to be pulling my weight on this boss fight, but I'm worried about the rest of the A-team dragging me down. I hope they lock the fuck in. I also worry, buddy. And Verity Vargas, thank you for the 5 months at tier 1, my friend. I'm sorry you got COVID, but I hope we can make your day a little bit better by fucking up some ghouls. Let me hit this prediction real quick. At long last, it is once again, does the A team succeed? Fuck this guy. You're fucking ghouls in front of my Smucker's Uncrustable? Listen guys, the shit is good, okay? The shit is good. Let us undodge you real quick. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you, loser. Loser bullshit, lightning bolt.
Masterfully executed.
Ripple Dupes, thank you for the 50-bit cheer. Who is this, my brother in Christ? It's Asmongold. Oh, he's looking healthier than normal. Okay, this is potentially a long-ass dungeon. I have the additional scout. Oh, thank God. Thank God we got some empty rooms.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
I think I once again just take this guy's dodge away.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Pieway, thank you for the $5 super chat. Welcome to Dog Heaven, my friend. Perfect break. 7 hours into a 10-hour editing shift. You go into SCG Minneapolis. I currently do not have plans to, Pieway. I may, I don't know when it is. My general rule of thumb with traveling to anything right now is I'm super down to travel. I cannot afford to be traveling anywhere that is like an income negative. And so if an event wants to have me there and they can like cover travel and lodging, I'm not about to be like demanding some big gratuitous fee, but I can't be like, oh, I'm gonna drop $1,500 on flying out someplace just to try to then try to like advertise myself at the event. So they haven't reached out to me. I'm usually putting the onus on get fucking poisoned on, loser. If an event wants to have me, my inbox is always open. But it is usually on them to reach out and then on them to be like, this is what we can offer you in terms of making this not a fucked up and bad situation for you financially. Yeah, let me curry this favor, bro. DMC, thank you for the 50-bit cheer. Boss, what if my event is my birthday party, but I offer travel and lodging? Personal events are different. Personal events are vastly different, and those come at a rate of approximately $10 million. Okay. We can go back for this shit after we handle the boss. I will say, the last time... Oh. Ah, so this is the type of stealth shit. Yeah. Well, cool mechanic, bozo. Get fucking Catholicism done. Now, I will say, the last time I talked about how I was willing to travel for events as long as they weren't a net income negative, some dude emailed me asking to play Strip Commander with him at his house, which I'm sure they thought was cute, and I cannot impress upon you how much that's not happening. Don't do it. Kill that guy, Moose. Thank you. How'd the game go then? Nobody knows. How much were they willing to pay? $0. Okay, so now, God damn it. These damage breakpoints. Oh, they're nobles, not just courtiers. Okay, it's been 5 fucking minutes, and Girthy Poro is not beating the goddamn Vestal allegations.
Decimated. The slow death, unforeseen.
Okay, we get better loot though.
Unforgiving.
We do not read in this family.
The light, the promise of safety.
I think we can keep going for the time being. I want to get as far as I can off this first damage buff from Moose. Yeah, how about you chill the fuck out? Oh yeah, Gluck, I do want to emphasize, not weird at all to say hi. Totally normal, totally welcome, super down for it, whether I'm in a game store, the grocery store, wherever. If you see me saying hi, being like the videos, or fuck you, you're wrong, totally normal and great.
Spirits are lifted.
DMC, I think this is the first level 3 we've done. My name is Ben Easter, and on Monday, everyone will be saying it is Ben Easter. I mean, I don't know. Have a different name then. That's crazy. Oh, fuck. Back-to-back battles with these assholes.
A fortune.
Okay, who's got Trap Disarm? This guy's on 90. We'll go with you. Another Trap Disarm. Get shit on. Get fucking untrapped. I am so fucking glad I took this D stealth thing. I am so happy that I did not realize it was going to be important, and I was like, huh, maybe reducing dodge is gonna matter. Blinken, hit me with that personal question, by the way. Fuck that guy. Oh, would I ever roast a commander cube? I would consider it. It would have to be... It would have to be a different redeem than a commander deck roast, because it is so much more. Like, roasting a commander cube would probably have to be like a one-off thing that, or like a boutique thing that got worked out separately, rather than fucking DMC. Never mind. Duke's covering your ass. Duke's covering your ass. You thank Duke. Oh, that's crazy, Poro. That was girthy as fuck. That was a girthy ass heal, I'll tell you what. No, I misclicked. No. It would definitely be considered. It's not something I have as much like expertise on as I do with individual commander decks, but it is certainly not out of the question. Easy pronounce time. Thank you for the Twitch follow and that very easy to pronounce name. Welcome to the doghouse. And Rose Knight, hit me with that personal question, my friend. On today's episode of My Dog Has Separation Issues, I currently cannot leave the restroom due to new 80-pound shoes. Yeah, but they're a good fucking boy, so what are we even talking about?
The way is lit. The path is clear. We
you die?
require only the strength to follow it.
Rose Knight, this one. You are going early now. Congratulations. Just remind me when you get into the stream, in case I say that you're not first. In case I lie and say that you're not going first. Do you think we want that? I don't actually think I need deeds. I need to be fucking deed maxing. Bruh. Oh, I need this shit. Bruh. Give me my... I'm gonna just open it then. Fuck the bleed stone. Give me the money. I think that fight was actually a net positive for all of our stats.
Bent on preventing passage.
I think we preserve a few torches in case it gets like crazy. Oh, get fucking surprised on, bozo. Get plague grenaded. Get plague grenaded. Get fucking exposed in public. None of these motherfuckers can bleed. I'm gonna get, I don't want to work back to front. I want to let the plague grenades work back to front. I'm gonna focus on this guy with my melees. So that, holy shit, Moose. Okay, Moose hitting it so hard that the body went away actually fucks up my plan, because now I was trying to make it so that there was like a permanent backline for Troper to bomb, and now Troper's backline is just the one guy. So I'm just gonna do this, and or actually, let's fuck up this guy's turn. Okay, that's solid damage. We're kind of doing like bad D&D party damage spread right now, but I don't think that's the end of the world. Okay, Poro's helping.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Fuck this guy's turn. God damn it, it's DMC. How do I keep messing this up? Oh, I think it's because I had Troper on the previous mission. That's why.
Confidence
Good shit,
surges
Duke.
as the enemy crumbles.
Yeah, it is. DMC is the clutch. Troper is the understudy. Okay, this guy's dead after his next turn. I think this is where I can afford to spend like a round healing. That's fine. Yeah, we're just gonna spend a little time de-stressing everybody. Oh my god, I love this fucking scroll. Even better. We'll guard you. Keep everybody as close to full health as possible. If we can just like roll into the boss fight on day one so that we can keep this damage buff.
Maintain the offensive.
Ooh, deeds. We need deeds. Fuck the anti-venom. Give me the deed. Empty, bro. Oh, we are so back. Okay, we're cooking this Necromancer day one. Duke, you are on the adventure. You have made the A-team alongside DMC. You are about to get fucking fired. You are this fucking close. But it is DMC, Girthy Poro, Crazy Moose, and you currently on this A-team adventure. And we have identified the boss. Doodles, so we pull people from chat. Right now, we haven't been pulling as many people in because we've been getting better at the game, and so people are dying less often. Typically, you make it into this organization by somebody else falling in battle, and we've had less of that. I think I just used the camp. I think I can get like a better buff off.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
We don't need to heal, so I'll just do half rations and keep food up. So up scouting chance. I'm just gonna pass a bunch of like low stress around. Oh, and we get a bunch of prot? Fuck yeah. Alright. And I think that's all we can do. We'll just get his stress to 0. Oh my god, and no ambush? Blessed run. Blessed run. What's up, just the name? Welcome to the stream, my friend. And we're loom maxing? Just the name, we're playing Darkest Dungeon, which is kind of like a D&D-esque roguelike. I'm gonna weaken. Oh, fuck the frother, dude. Do not froth near me, motherfucker. Oh yeah, we're cooking these guys. We're cooking these guys. Get smited. Oh.
Annihilated.
Oh! Oh, fuck!
Inspiration and improvement.
Too bad, dumbass. I spent the night camping and having fun with my pals, so they're not worried at all. Duke, you straight up got pushed by 0 damage? Oh no, just the name. We've lost like 50 fucking people.
Give them no quarter.
There is a astounding number of bodies buried in our backyard. Listen, MLP, this was who hit level 3 first, alright? We're working with who was here. Are they just both? I mean, nothing I do matters. They're both dead. Everyone's top. I mean, fuck this. I'll just walk around. I'll just walk around and you guys will die like idiots. Yeah. Thank you.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and
Straight up,
insidious
I'm gonna try out this dog treat shit. I'm gonna try out this dog treat shit. We got a boss. We got a boss in this room. Let's fucking treat on him. Treat on him, gang.
Towering, fierce, terrible.
Okay, so he is 6 feet under. He does have some dodge, so this is not worthless to make sure that they can't dodge. Fucking 50, damn! Duke and Scamp, it appears that I may have not recognized your game. Troper, thank you for the 50-bit cheer. Noxious Blast, huge actually. Get fucking blighted on, dumbass. So they have stun resist. I'm gonna lay into. Oh my god! 31. Holy fuck this guy! Fuck this guy! Bro actually sucks at fighting. Okay, maybe not as bad as I thought, but he's still not good at fighting. Fucking blight resist. What are we talking about? Okay, that's solid. We gotta illuminate this guy. So now I think Moose has to work on these frontliners. When I said... So, Duke, when I said work... Or, sorry, Moose, when I said work on the frontliners, why did you hear hit for non-lethal? Why did you hear subdual damage only? Lightning Bolt. Thank you, Poro. Okay, he's ticking for 13. I think we're like probably fine if Duke and Troper just keep dots on him. I think we're actually chill as long as Moose keeps the front line from fucking everybody. MLP, no, you've not been redeployed. Did I switch again? Holy fuck. I'm having nightmares. I think I'm going crazy. Just need to breathe. I just need to breathe. Troper's never been here. Tilt out, tilt out, tilt out. We cannot have another tree. We've not earned a second tree. DMC, do your foul business. Alright, so they're ticking for this many. I actually am not worried about this person. Yeah, I don't care about this person getting hits off. We kept DMC on the back line so long. I think I'm getting hit by the like backlash of having to go, oh, it's not DMC. They have to wait because nobody else is level 3. Was there, I think maybe the only thing worth doing is de-stressing Poro. I think most of what goes wrong here is we get hit by the stress move again, and then one of them becomes like an abusive psycho. Oh what the fuck? Never mind. Alright. DMC, please bring it home. Thank you. So they're bleeding for 14. Lightning bolt. Thank you. I mean, shit. Who am I gonna argue against another dog breed? Fuck this guy? Alright. That's the fucking game, right? The minions will clearly die. Just in case you don't, I am gonna stun you, but the minions will clearly die once we finish this guy off. Take your turn, shitlord. Oh shit, DMC is gonna get to just... DMC, please kill this guy with just the toss. Never mind, I know you can't. I'm gonna let DMC get the kill credit. They earned it. Dungeon Masters Consortium, thank you for the 500-bit cheer, boss. I know you said to do my vile business, but we both know my only business is sinister. True shit. Okay, we got good Arbalest loot. And then... I think the herbs matter less now. Now we're gonna see if we can backtrack long enough to get these other treasure rooms without everybody freaking out. Actually, no. Everybody's stress is bullshit. Hi, get me out of here. Get me the fuck out of here. Alright, easy shit. Easy shit for babies. A-team's the fucking best. DMC has never died and never will die. We have level 4s now. Okay, Poro's an alcoholic now. That sucks. Stout is fine. Dark Temptation is whatever. I'm probably gonna get rid of Tippler just to like manage. Just like in real life, don't say that, Poro.
The poor caretaker.
Hey, it's kind of looking like we're doing stuff now. So where's Poro? We're gonna handle that. Curious sounds like you're gonna end up reading a lot, and no. Brit is sick. Minus 20% damage, can get the fuck out of here. Doesn't look like we have other active illnesses, but we do need to get... everybody resting. Yeah. And now we can go armor smithing up, and now stagecoach potential.
And tempered steel.
We can get level 2 recruits out of the stagecoach now. What the fuck do I use busts for? So blight skill, healing skills, these are all whatever. Playing around with them. Because I know the different buildings have, like... Okay, so the sanitarium requires busts. I guess I'll do that.
Curious methodologies and apparatus can calm even the most tormented soul.
Relic you may. I mean, the thing is, we don't have a need for roster size ups. Like, I am sympathetic to the cries of the populace who want to join the team, but I do think it is more important that I push the benefits towards stuff that's gonna keep the team alive versus just trying to force a bigger because right now the roster is already so big that like half the people in here haven't gotten to go on their first mission. Blue Jay hasn't been sent out yet. Axeman Bat hasn't been sent out yet. Zoria hasn't been sent out yet. Darebrained hasn't been sent out yet. Felian hasn't. Nephris hasn't. Like, we've got a bunch of people who are just like heating up the bench. And so if we push more towards the roster, we can like get more people in, but none of them get to do shit. So we have 2 custom card redeems to do. Design notes for boss, selfless good boy that likes to protect people. Okay. Kaiwa Sakurai, Youth Adrift. 3 mana Bant 1/2 with flash and first strike. On ETB, any number of creatures you control phase out. When he attacks alone, put a shield counter on it, transform at the end of combat. Transforming into Tycoon Ninja, a 2/3 with double strike. And whenever they deal combat damage during your turn, choose one that hasn't been chosen. Distribute 3 +1/+1 counters among creatures you control. Draw a card. Target creature you control phases out. I think that's okay. I think it ends up pretty strong as a good stuff pile. I don't think it's very interesting. But I think it just becomes, I flash my commander in, like turn 2. Like my whole deck is just ramped to play this guy turn 2. I swing him turn 3, hopefully into somebody that can't kill him. I flip him, and then turn 4, shit starts going crazy. I don't like the play pattern because it just seems like another card that mandates kicking sand into the baby's face. Because shooting... Oh yeah, I think you would need to turn this into a player. Because this being like, hey, if you block my commander, doesn't fucking matter. It is good for encouraging Bant to swing, but I think it becomes like if you interact with the 1/2, you feel kind of bad because the 1/2 sucks. But if you don't interact with the 1/2, you get the fucking unstoppable value demon bear. Which is fair, and I do like that Bant is swinging. I'm just not totally sold on it. Alright, next we have Disgruntled's Move It Along. 4 mana, colorless enchantment. At the beginning of your turn, start a timer. If you do not end your turn before the timer reaches 3 minutes, you lose the game. At end of turn, the next player in turn order gains control of this card. Summarize your dipshit combo in like 2 sentences or less. I mean, I think this is perfect, and honestly, it should be 0 mana. For the most, like, I think the only thing that changes it is, other people stepping on your priority. I truly do not believe most Is It player turns actually take that long, but they typically end up taking a really long time because other people intervene and then they have to like re-explain what's going on or re-explain what the important parts are, versus like I've seen an is it CEDH turn go off and it would have been fine under this turn. But where is it turns typically end up not okay is when somebody else is holding removal but has no idea where to apply it, and then they have to like stop the is it player every 2 seconds to be like, oh wait, is now when I should shoot your creature, is now when I should do it, versus just like letting the non-deterministic thing cook and actually understanding when you need to interrupt it, which is also like a thing of in casual it's expected that you're not going to play like super close to the chest. Elegman, it is fun and thematic. I think a very consistent theme with the cards you submit is being a faithful adaptation of the thing in media does not always make a good Magic card. I do understand and support that it makes you happy to have Magic cards that are very faithful representations of how these characters are operating in the anime that they're from. But as a general rule, going, this is the most, like, it being a faithful representation of the character in lore is a good priority to have. I don't even think it should be the first priority. I think it should be hovering between priorities 1 and 3 at any given time, depending on how popular the character is, how serious their lore is, how consistent their lore is. But just going like, oh, I maximized faithful representation is good and is not what I'm caring about for the most part. Yeah, you could also do quest counters. Alright, so now that we have caught up with those custom cards, that is where we're going to end the stream for today. To avoid doing any vamping, I'm trying to get back on my consistency with doing other shorts. We have Patron League night starting at around 6 p.m. It might start like half an hour sooner. I'm not really sure. Just watch for the ping if you're a patron. Oh yeah, if DMC's streaming, we can raid them. For sure. They did good for us today. What's the Twitch handle though? Oh, they're not streaming yet. Okay. Helios, you have my blessing, although I may not approve of the card itself. Alright, so we're going to find a friend to raid, and then I'm going to go work on shorts and other important stuff. If anybody has raid suggestions, hit me with them. Or actually, no, our friend Beeps is streaming Hole Inspector. So hit them with the Indestructible Justin rant, because I know they'll be streaming for a while yet. So everybody be kind. Thank you for coming to today's stream. We will be live again tomorrow at 11 a.m. We have 2 decks to roast ahead of World of Warcraft Saturdays. I hope to see you all there. Thank you all for watching, and please remember to stay toxic. YouTube, that will be it for us today, but I will be back